A typical day in the life of the Japanese emperor. The daily life of the Japanese emperor reflects his role as a symbol of the state and the unity of the people, as defined by Japan's postwar constitution. Though he holds no political power, the emperor maintains a full schedule of ceremonial, cultural, and religious responsibilities, with a lifestyle marked by formality, routine, and a sense of duty. Morning routine. The emperor begins his day early, often rising around 6:30 a.m. He watches the morning news on television to stay informed. A morning walk with the empress, often around the imperial palace grounds, is part of the daily routine. If the weather is poor, he might drive instead, typically in his 15-year-old Honda Integra. Even within the closed roads of the palace compound, he reportedly obeys all traffic laws. Breakfast is simple and traditional: rice, fish, and miso soup. Midday and official duties. The emperor's core responsibilities occur during the day and include a mix of ceremonial, religious, and academic engagements. Ceremonial duties. Receiving foreign ambassadors and dignitaries. Attending state functions and presiding over important national ceremonies. Awarding imperial honors and decorations to citizens. Opening and closing sessions of the National Diet. Formally appointing the Prime Minister and members of the cabinet, as selected by the Diet. Religious rituals. As the High Priest of Shinto, the emperor conducts numerous traditional rituals at the palace. These rituals are integral to his spiritual role as the symbolic bridge between the divine and the people. Academic pursuits. When time permits, the emperor engages in scientific research. For example, Emperor Akihito is a world-renowned ichthyologist, having published 38 peer-reviewed papers on goby fish. Afternoon activities and public engagements. The emperor and empress occasionally travel across Japan to meet citizens, support disaster recovery, and promote local culture and traditions. He may attend memorial services, cultural events, and commemorative ceremonies related to historical or national significance. Evening routine. The evenings might include hosting or attending state banquets and official receptions. Quiet time with the empress, watching nature programs on television or reading Japanese magazines. Reviewing materials for future engagements or reading for leisure. Family and personal life. While traditionally isolated, the modern emperor spends personal time with his family, including Empress Masako and Princess Aiko. The imperial lifestyle remains extremely formal and regulated. The emperor and his family do not handle cash, do not surf the internet, or use personal phones. All properties, residences, and belongings are owned by the state. Invitations to their residence require weeks of advanced planning and approval by the Imperial Household Agency. Restrictions and expectations. Members of the imperial family are not allowed to have personal wealth or last names, express political opinions, or take public stances, speak freely to the media, or have unscheduled social contact. Historically, royal children were raised apart from their parents by nannies and tutors. Although this has changed somewhat, much of the formal structure remains. The empress, by custom, is expected to walk 2 respectful steps behind the emperor and speak only half as much in public. Even when traveling, she is mindful not to drink too much water to avoid frequent restroom visits. Symbolic and moral role. Above all, the emperor is expected to model ideal Japanese behavior: humility, dignity, benevolence, and continuity. He serves as a moral and cultural symbol, providing reassurance to the people, especially in times of national crisis. In recent decades, emperors like Akihito have taken on a role in healing historical wounds, expressing remorse for Japan's wartime actions and helping to improve relations with countries like China, South Korea, and the Philippines. In summary, though his daily life may appear uneventful on the surface, The Emperor of Japan lives in a tightly regulated and ritualized existence.